Hey, it's Blockchain Bernie here, broadcasting live from fabulous Las Vegas, Nevada. I'm super excited. I have released my first piece of open source software for the Bitoku chain. If you don't know what Bitoku is, check it down in the description. It's the storage layer for smart contracts. It's a very exciting project. All right, so now I'll give you more information about all this, but please, I would be very grateful if you could hit that like button and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already done so. So now, what have we actually released? So I have a little screencast here for you, and that is about our repositories here. And we have 4 repositories on GitHub, right? And they are all with the Apache 2 license. Apache 2 is a permissive license, so that means we're releasing it to the public, and anyone can grab this code, make modifications to it, and then close source the modified code and even charge money for it or anything, right? So it's a permissive license. We really make it free for anyone. And it's 4 different repositories, as you see here. And this is the user sample here. So you see the diagram here. So there's another video that I've made about this. And that video is right here. So you'll see it here. And that's about where I explain this diagram, how the SDK all works and stuff like that. I'm not going to repeat everything in this video here, so you can watch that in the other video. So for all the sections here in this diagram, right, we have many user programs here. So that's the user sample, and all of these will go to just one SDK agent, right? So the user code is here. So we have a sample code published here. Then there's the SDK. You don't have to worry to write the SDK. We wrote it for you, right? So the SDK is there. The SDK will communicate with our agent, right? And the agent is a Solana program also. There's only one agent, but there can be many user programs. They all communicate with the same agent. And that agent communicates with our worker, right? And the worker is doing the actual storage work. And this worker will run on the Bitoku chain with those storage providers and all that kind of stuff. So it'll be cheap to store terabytes of data there with blockchain guarantees. So for now, this is a minimum viable product. So we have the SDK, we have the user sample code, we have the agent and all that stuff. But the worker on the other side, this is off-chain from a Solana point of view, right? So the worker works outside of Solana in our Bitoku chain with those storage providers and all that kind of stuff. So for now, this worker is just doing centralized storage on the Unix file system, right? So the Bitoku chain itself is not ready, and we've made some significant changes in the architecture of the Bitoku chain. So if you haven't watched that, it's right here. We have the other video where I explain why we changed the architecture. We are kind of an L1 and the storage chain all in one, just to make onboarding of developers easier. All right, so here's our code, as you've seen. And what are the next steps? The next steps is there is exciting launches upcoming for the Bitoku chain. If you don't know what Bitoku is, link is in the description. In the very next live stream on Tuesday, just 2 or 3 days from today, 3 days from today, I will be announcing the launch date. So we will have a big relaunch with the new architecture, with the DAO that's coming up, and all these kind of things. It is super exciting. And what we also have is we have that, where is it? Here. We have that Bitoku early node owners token. It's not a token, it's an NFT. So, and the early node owners NFT anyone who buys a Bitoku node who can become part of that exciting new project by running a node on the future Bitoku chain. Anyone who does that before the launch date, and I will be announcing the launch date on Tuesday, but each and every person who buys a node license before that date will receive that early node owner's NFT, and that NFT gives you a ton of benefits. You will get twice the DAO token airdrops with that. And you will have lots of other benefits that I will lay out in the next live stream on Tuesday. So if you're thinking about becoming part of the Bitoku storage chain, smart contract storage chain, it is exciting to do. Link in the description. You will get this early node owner's NFT. So thanks for watching, and see you on Tuesday with exciting new content.